So hello everyone, it is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today I have some new bougie luxury stuff for us to try. So somehow I ended up with the Clé de Peau Radiant Fluid Matte Foundation in the shade 090, and apparently this is very deep ochre. Now I don't know what planet they're living on, but this is very deep because this is like, to me, medium dark to dark. So where the hell this is very deep, I don't know. I don't know what planet Clé de Peau lives on that this is very deep, but someone needs to bring them to planet Earth. Maybe in space this is, you know, very deep, but in the real world it's not. Anyway, let's talk about what this foundation does. As it retails for $130, I got it during Nordstrom's 15% off sale, so that's how I ended up with it. But it says it is a soft matte liquid foundation that combines a radiant finish with long-term benefits to smooth and refined skin. So I put on Patrick Starr's Secure the Blur primer on my face to kill us some time, and I put my cream contour on already, as we are going to be using the Hourglass Ambient Light Eddy Universal Unlocked Palette. So I got 2 or 3 new things to try in here, but I figured since we're starting with the foundation, I'd talk about it first. It says it harshens the power of light to create visibly radiance at the skin's surface while refining and reducing the appearance of pores and smoothing imperfections. This foundation nourishes your complexion with a skin care inspired formula and an 8-hour hydration boost. It diminishes the visibility of pores and roughness after 2 weeks while offering a comfortable 24-hour wear that resists creases and dullness. It says I'm supposed to apply following skincare or the application of pre-makeup base. Shake the bottle several times with the cap on. Pump once. Dispense foundation onto finger or back of hand and apply to the 5 points: the forehead, the nose, the chin, and both cheeks. Spread evenly over face. Why am I putting this on my nose and my forehead? Clearly they don't understand that I have oily skin. Maybe a normal or dry person can do that. I can't do that. I thought that's why this was matte, but you know, again, hey, whatever, do you. And then I got the Dior Forever Cushion Powder in the shade Deep. Now, a color I saw that they was calling it Deep, honey, I was like, this looks like beige. It does not look deep at all. I don't know what's going on. Let me see if I can find a picture to show y'all, because I was like, where's this deep? Are they confused? Now y'all, she's supposed to be wearing the shade Deep. Y'all see how light she is compared to me? And that's deep. Okay. So clearly, like, to me, this deep is supposed to go underneath your eyes. Because, again, I don't know where these companies will get deep from and thinking that's deep. That's not deep. I probably should have read the description while we were there. Hold, please. Let me get my life in order. Okay, so this is a ultra fine loose powder for a long wear, matte and natural vibrant complexion, packaged in a signature Dior Couture case. The coverage is light. The finish is natural. It is supposed to be a pressed powder, yet somehow they're calling it a cushion powder. So it looks loose in the component to me, but when we get there, we'll get there, girl. I'm just trying to get you read up on what's going on with this. It says, Dior Forever Cushion Powder is available in 3 shades specifically developed to match all skin tones for perfect tone-on-tone match. Infused with water and enriched with wild pansy extract. The loose powder, see, they just said it was a pressed powder. So the pressed is loose. Anyway, loose powder respects the skin and improves the quality of the complexion. This powder is dermatologically tested and non-comedogenic. And this powder retails for $58. I caught mine on sale again at the Nordstrom's sale for 15% off. So I think I paid like $49 instead of the $50, whatever. And then I caught the Hourglass palette on sale. You'll see this in a separate video, so you're probably not going to see it here. I'm just letting you know this is what I'm going to put on my face when I come to do my check-in before, you know, we go out into the world. Anyway, let's get started on this foundation finally. So they said we're supposed to shake it several times. So we're going to do a nice little shake. Oh, my bad. They said with the cap on. So we already not following instructions. But isn't that just like me? I mean, yeah, let's be real, but yes. So I'm going to put it on the back of my hand so we can see how this color going to work out. Because them in this very deep description, honey, this is not very deep. I don't know who like. Y'all, where is this very deep? Look at it. How is that very deep? I mean, it's kind of liquidy-ish, you can see, because it's kind of running down my hand. But I don't appreciate the lies. You clearly just lied to me and told me this is very deep. This is not very deep. As you can see, it's quite light. So I'm hoping it works out. Let's see. Does it have a perfume smell like bougie things do? Yes, it has the perfume smell like the bougie things do. So there's that. And like I said, this retail for $130. So I feel like my skin's life should be changed. As y'all see, I didn't spot conceal my acne or anything, because I'm like, for $130, my skin and life needs to just be changed with this foundation. And whatever I have left, I am going to put a little bit on my forehead. And then I'll just blend out whatever else is left over to my nose, because we're not trying to put it on the nose. The nose is already oily enough. It doesn't need any help in that department. I got my giant little dose of Colors jumbo sponge that I got during their birthday sale that they have every year. Oh, and if you're curious what's on my eyes, it is of course the Hummingbird palette from Miss Tina the Fancy Face herself. Okay, so it's blending out nicely, you know, it's like blending out and looking like skin, but again, for $130 you should. Because I feel like it's giving me very, what's that foundation? The Valentino foundation vibes, and that was only $65, so. But I think that was only 1 fluid ounce. I don't think it was 1.1. I mean, it's blending into my skin nicely. But again, I did 2 pumps, by the way. So this is 2 pumps of this foundation to go on the skin to try to look all natural. I don't know. I feel like it's coming off a little gray in person. Maybe it's just me. Y'all can let me know what you think on camera. My bad. Let me zoom in so you can see closer. My bad, girl. So I feel like I look a little gray. I don't know if that's because of the SPF that's in this foundation, because remember I told you all I said it had an SPF of 20, so that might be why I feel like I have that somewhat gray cast in the foundation. Well, I can see now on the cheeks it is not giving me the coverage that I want at all. On the forehead it's fine. I'm gonna bring whatever's on the sponge down the nose. I told you I wasn't gonna like slather it on it like they said, but I can still see a good amount of dark spots on my cheek here. And for $120, I feel like I shouldn't see anything. Like, all my sins should be erased, just everything. For $130. Let me get it right. I said 20. It's $130. So I'm going to take another pump, and we're just going to focus in on the cheeks prior to putting on our concealer. Because I'm like, for $130, I need ultimate coverage. Like, I said, I need everything to just disappear. Like, I need people's memories to be erased and not remember the 2020 happened at all with, like, you know, $130. So they need to be bringing it now, and I don't feel like it's being brought. I feel like this is for people who have nice, perfect skin, and since that is not me, and I still gave you like $110 for that foundation, it needs to be working magic, and I don't feel like it's working magic. It goes on nicely, it looks nice on the skin and all, but like, you know, 3 pumps of $130 foundation, you know, that's a lot. That's a lot of pumpage. And you gotta think every time I wear it, that means I gotta put on 3 pumps of this foundation, and it costs $130. Like, you know, I can do 1 squirt of Juvia's Place, and it's gonna be full, thick, all that coverage. Now, it's not gonna look skin like this does, but again, like I said, just off looking at it, I feel like it looks really similar to my Valentino, and y'all know that one only costs, I think, $65 or $85, so it's still not in the $100 range. So far, I mean, it looks nice or whatever, but it's like, if I got other stuff that does the same, like the Gucci one does nice, and I think it's like in the $60 range. So right now, I'm just not feeling like you earning your keep with this $130 price tag you charge. So I need you to, you know, come with it. And I'm just using the Giorgio Armani concealer, my Power Fabric that y'all know I love, and the beloved Mel Thompson, rest in peace. I know this was one of her favorites as well. So I'm just gonna do the highlighting all over my face instead of like waiting like I normally do underneath the eyes. I still put an extra coat underneath the eyes just because that's my thing, but I wanted to get the main highlight out of the way so you all could see as far as the cheeks go. I'm trying to keep the videos as short as possible, so I'm gonna blend out. Crap, I didn't bring a concealer brush to blend all this out like I normally do. I think it's downstairs from when I had to wash my brushes when I was here yesterday, so yeah, we just got to sponge it out. But yeah, I've been trying to cut down videos as much as possible as far as my editing and all of that goes. So I'm hoping it works out that way. Okay, so let's go ahead and sponge all concealer out. Now, I'm not necessarily liking the way the concealer is sitting on my nose with this foundation, but you know, I'm gonna work with it because, you know, I kind of know how to do it. And then touch this out. Let me turn the butt of the sponge around so we can blend the concealer into the foundation with the color. Okay, so I'm gonna go off camera, do the second coat of concealer, let it sit for a little while, then I will come back and we can get into this Dior powder. I do have a Dior powder already. Y'all know I did this in a haul for 2020. We were first locked down and I had bought a whole bunch of luxury stuff. So this is the loose powder in the shade medium beige to put underneath the eyes, and then we're gonna put the deep one on the face. So I'm finna go conceal and I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay. Okay, y'all, so this is what the powder looks like. It's in this little loose container. As you can see, this is the shade. So I'm gonna swatch it, and I want to swatch it against the one I just put underneath my eyes. That's medium beige, so you can see if there's any like really true huge difference in it. Cause I personally feel like they don't look that big a difference, but I'm hoping they are, and I am wrong, because you know this is the one that's supposed to go on my face, and I don't want y'all out here spending $58 thinking, you know, it's gonna match your face better, and then it don't, and then you like me feeling some type of way. So I'm like, I'd rather take the L and it not work than I have y'all take the L and it don't. But I feel like it's about to be some L's taken, girl, because I'm patting it right now and it ain't looking good as far as color goes. So this is the original one, and this is the other one. Look how ashy that look, girl. Look. Don't it look like really cool toned and beige? I mean, grayish, or is it just me? Because it's like, if it's supposed to be a loose setting powder, shouldn't it be like deeper? I don't know. I feel like this is about to be a disaster video, and I'm about to be mad with the way my makeup looks. I just feel it in my spirit, girl. Oh crap, hold on. I forgot to bring a powder brush. Okay, y'all, so I like to use a kabuki brush when it comes to powders like this. I just took a kabuki brush from ColourPop that I got when their brushes first launched like a million years ago. They still haven't got back in stock my pencil brush that I so dearly love, so I don't know what they're doing with that and when they're gonna get it. Yeah, look how beige this powder is. They're gonna let this deep. Girl, where's that deep? Yeah, I'm about to take an L for y'all. I appreciate it. And of course it's perfumey smelling because, you know, it's from Dior, so it's gonna be perfumey smelling. See, I don't really see a difference between like what's underneath my eye right here and on my face. It looks like a tad bit darker because it's blending into the foundation, but maybe they have some technology that's gonna make it blend in my face, girl, because right now I just feel like this is not the best. But I'm trying not to be like skeptical and have some faith, because Dior usually doesn't let me down, so I'm praying they don't let me down this time. Now I will say I don't understand what the point of putting in this loose cushion was. It's supposed to be like innovative and different, because it's like I'm not understanding what the purpose was, other than make you different than everybody else. And I want to see what the comparison is as far as like the okay, so we looking okay now. It has smoothed us out and made us look nice and perfected. I was praying Dior wasn't gonna let me down, because they usually don't. It also comes with this little random puff. On a random side note, you get this cute little puff that says Dior on it. Let's see how much is in here versus like this setting powder, because I feel like it's gonna be tremendously less. So this is 0.56 ounces or 16 grams, and this is 10 grams. So it's not too much. It's 6 grams more in this one than there is in this one, but so far they both look nice on the face. Like I feel like my under eye looks nice and blended, and I feel like the rest of my face looks nice and blended. Now I'm trying to figure out where all this glitter came from. I'm hoping it's from Tina's palette and it's not from, you know, the setting powder I just put on my face, because when I swatched it, it didn't have that going on, so I'm assuming that's where it came from. But I'm gonna spray my face as I normally do off camera, and then I'm gonna put this palette on, and I will come back and show you how we looking overall, and then I'll check with y'all at the end of the night. Okay, girl? Okay. So I have returned with a finished face. I had the Hourglass face palette on. I told y'all I was gonna have one, and I want y'all to see how it looked with all the stuff on in my face finished. I'm feeling like we look a tad bit casket ready because of that sunscreen is in here, but like I said, you can let me know down below how you feel about it. I'm just feeling like I look a little gray, and I don't like the fact that I had to use 3 pumps to get to a somewhat decent coverage, and it's still not necessarily my absolute favorite coverage. I'm assuming y'all mean. I'm feeling like I can still see a couple of dark spots like on this side of my face. This side is fully covered, but I mean, like I put on 2 coats of concealer on the cheeks in addition to 3 pumps of foundation, so I'm not liking that at all. Like I shouldn't have to use that excessive amount of stuff in order to get this done with a $130 foundation. I just don't feel like I should. That's just my personal opinion, but you know, take that for what it is. And then the fact that this undertone is pulling gray, in my personal opinion, and then the fact that this was $130, and I don't feel like it's giving $130 foundation to me. Like the La Mer when I tried a while ago was giving more of that to me than this is. So we'll see how it wears, because right now it's not impressing me at all for $130, and I feel like I'm going all my coins back. Like every single one, run my $110 back, because I didn't pay y'all for $130, and I still want my $110 back. Like, run it. Because for you to think this is very deep, it's first of all, it's a serious problem that you think this is very deep, because this ain't very deep. It's not. To me, this is like medium dark. I could be nice and just say dark, but like this ain't no type of deep. But you know, I look nice on camera, but you know. Anyway, I'm liking the way the powder looks though. Like, it surprised me, because y'all saw when I swatched it how ashy and disrespectful it was looking. You saw on the model what it looked like, but somehow it's blending into my skin and making it look nice and helping us out with this foundation situation that's going on. So I'm here for it, and y'all know I'm here for my eyes and the Hummingbird palette from Miss Tina's face herself. So I'm gonna check in with y'all later on tonight after we have worn this face the entire day. Like I said, I might change my eye look, because you know, y'all know I have to shoot other videos in between time, so I might have to take this off and change it. So I will have on the same products though, I just will have on a different eye set most likely. Okay. So I have returned. It is 2 a.m. and this is what the face is looking like. So as you can see, I told you the eyes would be different. The lips are the same, believe it or not, but the eyes are different. So I decided to throw on my Tiny Marvels palette from the late great Mel Thompson. So I put Mantis all over the lid, I put Scarab underneath the lower lash line, and I put Fire Butts in the inner corner. So that's what we got going on with the eyes today. But let's talk about this face. Let me look at it, because as usual, I have not at all. I just sit down and press the button. I think the face actually looks quite good, all things considered. Again, as usual, the mask is across this part of the face, so I figure that's why it's more oily than usual in those places. I still have the ambient light palette on my face. You will see that video before you see this one, I'm sure. But I must say I'm more impressed with the foundation than I was when I initially put it on. But I did change the way I put it on today, so I spot concealed the dark spots underneath my face, unlike yesterday when we put it on, of course, since I saw it wasn't working for me that way. And then I have the Dior Powder on. I feel like it looks good in most places, not, you know, everywhere, but again, mask covering the face for like 8 hours, so the oiliness is real. But I feel like on the other parts of the face, oh, also I mixed in highlighter with the foundation. So overall, I feel like it looks like a nice natural finish. It's just more of, I feel like it's better for people who have pretty much perfect skin, because I feel like I had to do a lot to get it to where it is, and for $130 I don't feel like I should have to do a lot to get it where it is. Even at $110 that I got it on sale for, I don't feel like I should have to do all that to get to where it is. So it's a great foundation if you have like perfect skin, but if you like me and have dark spots and things like that nature, I feel like, I don't know if I would necessarily tell you to get it. If you don't mind those imperfections showing through and you can use a good full coverage concealer, then I guess it'll be fine. But like I said, I like the Valentino one better, and when that one like 65, 85 bucks. So I'm not necessarily wowed by this one. It's not that it's bad, it's just when I got a $65 one that does the same thing as this $130 foundation, I'm gonna go with the $65 one. So I prefer the Valentino, and I would say you get that over this. But I mean, it looks nice on the face, and you know, I did a good job of looking like your skin but better type makeup, since that's, I'm assuming, what it's supposed to be. But I ain't gonna tell you to spend $130 on this. I'm just not, because I don't think it's worth $130 bucks. I don't think it's worth the $110 bucks I paid. If it was like 65 to 85 like the Valentino one, then maybe I'd encourage you more to get it, because that one just looks bomb to me, and this one is just mediocre in its eyes. So that's just my opinion. But now with this powder, as usual, Dior didn't let me down. When I first put it on, y'all saw I was skeptical, because y'all saw the color of that. It was ashy and disrespectful, but I guess the technology that they have in it or whatever, it helped it blend into my skin and look natural. So I definitely recommend the powder. I love me a Dior moment, and as you can see, like on other places of my face, like it just looks like a nice luminous glowing powder on my face. So those are my thoughts. Oh, I used the mattifying setting spray from Patrick Star today too, and I feel like that's another reason why a lot of my face doesn't look oily, except the part that's, again, been covering up with the mask all the time, because I'm pretty sure he didn't make that spray knowing that we were going to have to wear masks all day long. So those are my thoughts. I love the powder from Dior. The foundation, I could take it or leave it. Like I said, get the Valentino one. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.